Hello. Happy Disney Monday. I finally got something for one of the babies to wear so I could do Disney Monday. This is Madison. She's the Lucy Kit by Tina Cuey. And she is just a precious little angel. I've had her for a while. I bought her off of eBay from an artist that I knew. And she's dressed in a little Minnie Mouse tutu. It's pink. And it has layers and layers of this chiffon. She's got a little pink bow here with a razzle dazzle little pink bracelet. She's just looking darling. She's got her little Minnie Mouse lovey here that she's always liked. And she's wearing just a plain little pink pacifier. Yeah. Baby Madison. Disney Monday. Look at those little bitty bare feet. They're so pretty. It's a beautiful kit. I loved her from the minute I got her. It's got gorgeous hair. It's blonde and all curled up. And she's not lost one little bit of hair. I think I've had her about 2 years. Got a little smudge right here. And you just got your face washed. But Mama missed a spot. I just think that's the cutest little outfit. Oh, me, that's cute, isn't it? Little Madison in her Minnie Mouse tutu for Disney Monday. I hope you are all doing good today. I got up early and went down and drank coffee and visited with my dad. Mama's still wanting to come home, but she has to get where she can transfer. She can't get up and transfer yet. So today's therapy, and she said it feels like her foot is in concrete. So I'm hoping that that is not the case today, and she feels better about walking, and hope she gets where she can transfer. She's got a big pink bow in her hair that came with the dress with a little bling bling. Another little pink bracelet. And she's just looking so pretty for Disney Monday. And you know, something's kind of heavy on my heart, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. I feel sorry for these artists sometimes. With all the trashing that's been going on with artists, it has developed into a epidemic almost. One person says it and then the next person. You know, what if they start trashing the customers? Because honestly, some customers drive the artist crazy. Just because they're making a doll for you doesn't mean they want to talk to you on the phone a lot. They're busy. Doesn't mean that you're you know, if you go buy a new car, are you going to call the dealership and talk to the person that sold you the car every day? They don't want to talk to you every day. or me every day. They want to work. They don't want a million questions. It interrupts their artistry. They have to concentrate and feel it. And then when you get your baby and you don't like your baby, you know, they might tell you, well, send it back, I'll refund you, and you can go elsewhere. Because that's what I would do. It seems that a lot of people buy reborns from artists, and then they want to complain about something. Well, you know, I love all my babies, and I think they're beautiful. And my daughter thinks they're very pretty, although Bella Star's her favorite. But I would just not go on this video and just go on and on about why I didn't like the baby. I just contact the artist. And I don't think that a lot of people understand art. If you go to a gallery and look at art, and you buy a real expensive piece, there's probably something you don't like about it, but you can't go back to the artist and ask them to change it, because that would change the whole piece. But yet y'all want to do that with these artists. They paint it to the best of their ability, and as they're led, then some people get the babies and they have buyer's remorse, and instead of just saying, I don't like the way that kit turned out, they want to say this or that. You know, if you just don't like the kit, it didn't turn out like you wanted it, which it's hard for me to look at a kit and tell how it's going to turn out. I have a hard time doing that. Then your best bet is to buy off of eBay or somebody that's got babies that are already made so that you can look at them. And I kind of like doing that. Nobody wants to do customs anymore because we as a group of people have just made it so hard on these people that you can't hardly find anybody to make customs anymore. And you know, I know we have all these scammers lists for reborn artists. Well, you know what? You might be on a list for do not paint for this lady. Do not make a baby for this lady. Because reborn artists talk between themselves. They don't have time to mess with all that. If you're difficult, they may just have their own list. And it may come down to you're going to have to, instead of finding a reasonable priced reborn artist that's working way cheaper than she should, you may end up having to pay $800 to $1,000. And I think that's another thing. People get a baby for a little less, and they think that that's because the person's not good, and they can bully them. That's not true. Everybody charges what they want. They may just charge less because they don't need to. They don't have a bunch of bills or big house or whatever. They don't need that much money. Some may charge more because they need more income. Doesn't mean the baby's any prettier. I've showed you some of my babies that I've bought on eBay for less. Madison was one of my more expensive babies because of the Lucy kit, and she is absolutely gorgeous, but there's going to be things about every baby that you like different. If we made them all the same, it would be boring. But instead of trying to find something wrong with the baby, embrace what you have and give yourself time to fall in love with that beautiful piece of artwork. And don't trash the artist. How rude. Sometimes I'm just appalled at people. Buy a baby and then want to give the artist a hard time, and then you'd like to send it back, get another one painted. What makes you think an artist wants to paint another baby for you? if she couldn't please you on the first one. Chances are she won't be able to please you on the second one. For you people looking for reborns, if you're not good at looking at kids and seeing what you think they're going to turn out, I suggest buying one already made, because that's hard for me too. But evidently I thought I was very particular, but it seems to me that I'm not as particular as I thought, because I'm getting a lot of babies here, and I just have not been one of those that was so unhappy like some of you women. Can anybody please you? I mean, I hate to be rude, but what do you want? You want a $50 or a $27,000 Romy Stratum for $140? She's got a lot of experience and a big name. You can't go buy a Toyota for the price of a BMW. You're paying for that experience. But then some of you will trash her too. So I just don't know. I just think that there's a better way of going about it than what's been done. I just don't like to see people's feelings hurt. I don't like to see their spirit crushed where they don't want to do reborns. You know, it's going to come down to people are not going to do reborns for us in the reborn community if we're so hard to work with. And, you know, my mother thinks that these babies look like dead babies. But they don't to me. She thinks they're pretty, but it just reminds her of dead babies. She likes the open-eyed better. To me, they don't. To me, it looks like a special angel. I guess what I'm trying to say is, be nice to these reborn artists, because they're really getting nervous that they can't please anybody in the reborn community. And I think we're becoming some of the hardest people to please. They're art pieces. I don't think you people understand art. If you can't see it and buy it, you got to let the artist have free reign. You can't bear down on them and tell them this or that. It's not going to turn out like the artist. Why'd you pick the artist in the first place if you don't trust her judgment? Be reasonable. It's just a reborn baby. We love them. We love them. But it's not worth all the strife. It's supposed to be something fun. And for God's sake, if you find somebody that can please you, stick with them. You know, scammer list, whatever. Just enjoy your pretty babies and don't be so particular. I know there are cases where there's rip-offs. Don't get me wrong. And there's a list for that. A scammer's list. But these are individual, one-of-a-kind art pieces. And no one is obligated to you to let you send a baby back and redo it. If I was a reborn artist, I would not do that. It's my work of art. I painted it. And believe you me, it's my work of art. I would do it to the best of my ability. But when you get it, it's yours. You wanted me to paint it. Sorry if you don't like it, sell it. You can't send it back, because I'm not going to refund you. That would be my policy. I've talked enough about this. I'm disgusted. But it's Disney Monday, and I'm happy about that. And I wanted y'all to see my sweet Madison. She's looking like a vision of pink Disney. God bless you, reborn artist. From West Texas, God bless America. Bye-bye.